Hello, welcome to today's demo. This is the final project for this class. This is a few levels of Angry Birds demonstrated over here. Now, here we see there are three birds which are animating in itself, and this is a tower of blocks with a pig in between. And this is a slingshot, so when I pull the bird behind, based on the momentum that it gains, we can see the path that it will follow. And if I release this, it will follow that path, and based on the impulse damage, the pig takes damage and changes its sprite. Right now it has some 50% health. If I throw my another bird on the pig, it will eliminate it. So this is the completion of first level, and I can toggle through the levels. So this was the first level, this is the second level, and right now everything is in idle state. So I can shoot this level also, and based on the damage and everything, I can complete the level. And the slingshot also works perfectly. As soon as the first bird gets eliminated, the second bird gets itself in the queue, and I can reload the level, and I can go on to the next level. This is the third level that has a Ferris wheel. It has a king pig and a normal pig. I'll try to shoot the king pig and end the level. Okay, the king pig has a higher impact damage, so it doesn't get eliminated quickly, unlike this small pig. Now I can let's go through the code now. So in the start, I create the first level. The first level consists of all the birds and blocks and everything. So I can destroy the level on my command. In my physics manager, I take the bird, and according to the actions that I require, right now I need the mouse to be inside the bird, the resetting of the levels, which I'll demonstrate in a while, and the mouse sling test, and mouse with the trail, which was the projection that I was getting on the screen. Now if we look into the input test, so this is how the camera works. It pans according to the movement of the bird over here, and in the keyboard reset, so I've set, so pressing 1, 2 or the 3 key loads the level, and the home key resets whichever level is currently going on. The levels are in using a state pattern, so here is the enum for that. Just a sec. In this, so level 1, 2, 3, or the game state can be uninitialized also, and depending upon the game state, I destroy the current level going on, and load up the new level whichever has been called for. Now apart from this, few things to focus over here is that the birds are, I mean, all my objects are game object 2Ds, and they derive from a awake listener class, which I'm using basically to identify when all of the objects on my screen go to the state of sleep, so that I can continue with my action. And this is the setup of the red bird, dynamic body, and over here I set up the different sprites, and I set up a timer according to which the animation is happening. In the updates phase, I check basically if the bird is short, and if I need to put up a trail behind my bird, so I can do that from here. And this is the visitor pattern in action. And on destruction of the red bird, I delete all the sprites. And then this is the loading of next bird onto the sling. So I have a flag of on sling, which is false for all the birds initially, and whenever there is a slot on the sling open, so the next bird queues onto the sling. Same for the glass blocks. These are all game object 2Ds with their own visitor pattern in action. The glass blocks also have different damage sprites based on their health, so they change their sprites, and it collides with the red bird and wood platform and pig. And according to the collision, if you see over here in the contact actions, so I've set according to the necessary action, according to the necessary collision, the according action will take place, like deletion of the bird or mark, I mean marking an impact. So over here, if a wood block is being impacted, so the add damage will be called, and this will then change the sprites accordingly, which we just saw. Apart from this, I have cut the rope demo is not implemented in this. Then there is a pool pattern implemented over here, so this allows me to create a new object and then recycle it if I want to use it again, and upon quitting the game it deletes everything. This is a resource management thing that I have implemented over here. This was also implemented in the game. I can let me demonstrate it once again. So if we look at the output window, the trail puff over here right now is getting created over here, and then after creation, let me just pull this down so I can demonstrate it more clearly. Yeah, so I create new, and then so based on my requirement I can recycle these. Apart from this, I am using timer at various points. So this is a sprite change timer command that I have implemented over here, and this is the projected trajectory that I am using to create the trail, to project the trail of where the bird will go over time. And I'm using a trail factory to create a factory of trails, multiple trails, and this is a trail that gets created. So the manage no delete is false, so even after the scene exits this won't be deleted because the manage no delete is set to false. This will go into the recycling pool, and then this will be reused for the next requirement. So this is it for the game. Pretty much I've implemented everything apart from different kinds of birds. So the camera, then different loading of different levels, then toggling of levels based on my key input, resetting the particular level whichever is being currently run. Then the sprites change animation, the sprites, let's see it in action and then I'll continue with. So the sprites have their animation, and this pig changes its sprite based on the impact damage. So the damage was high, so the pig got deleted. And if I go to the next level, the same thing will happen. I can toggle to any level that I want. And so this is it for the assignment, for the final project. Thank you.